It's all love, bro. It's all love. It's all D. You know what I'm saying? It's all D, bro. It's all penis. It's all one. You know what I'm saying? It's all penis. It's all one. You know what I'm saying? You can fuck a bitch 13,000 times, but did you fuck 500 bitches? God damn. You know, I know some niggas from Slauson that did. You know what I'm saying? Like one nigga, type shit. You know what I'm saying? But than that, you know what I'm saying? It's a clean catch, I guess you could say. Yeah, you know, you could say 90, but is that uh, more or less? You know what I'm saying? Is that more or less than 13,000 times? You know what I'm saying? Is that more or less than his 500 bitches? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, it's a couple of niggas that have, you know what I'm saying, from Slauson, from Lanes that I knew. You know what I'm saying? They just there. They not a pimple, but you know what I'm saying? They basically there. They like a pimple though, you know what I'm saying? In a sense, right? Where it's just burnt out, you know what I'm saying? It's just like you running through a bitch, you know what I'm saying, every time. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing wrong with running through a bitch every time. If you fuck a lot of them, you know what I'm saying? You gotta stay with them and all this type of shit, but you know what I'm saying? It's better to say, hey, I fucked this 80 bitches and you know what I'm saying? I might have did more than once. You feel me? Each time. Every single time. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. And that's the facts, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't say, oh, I only fucked that bitch one time. It's a lie. You know what I'm saying? All that shit is a lie. All that shit is a front. Every bitch I fuck with, I fuck more than one time. That's on God in heaven. That's on GD. That's on God. You know what I'm saying? And that's like 90, and they like Mexicans, whites, blacks. That's every single one. You know what I'm saying? On God. You know what I'm saying? Unless it was just one time. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Hey, look at that. Hey, but yeah, for real, it's just one time. You know what I'm saying? For real, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that mean a lot coming from LA and bitches not wanting to say nothing negative because I was cool, you feel me? I wasn't rough or whatever type shit. You know what I mean? And that's a fact, my nigga. Like, if you ain't rough with them bitches, you pretty much straight. They ain't about to come out like, you know what I'm saying, them other white dudes. I ain't white, my nigga. Like, I don't deal with old white shit. Like, I'm not old white, you know what I'm saying? I live in a black city, a black town. It's Bronx, you feel me? So that's black, you feel me? You ain't gonna never touch them type of toes. But, like, I fuck one bitch out here or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, wow, 91. But, them niggas fuck 500. Or some niggas say 1,000. Some niggas say, you know what I'm saying, weird shit. But it's like, bro, did you experience her or was it just zoo? You feel me? You know what I mean? Like, and that shit means something. Because if it was just zoo, nigga, that's like, you can't keep that shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't keep that keepsake. Like, it's certain bitches that fall off from that number or whatever that I got. But it's like at the same token, them falling off is them in the zoo, you feel me? But I still remember that type shit, you know what I mean? For a keepsake. But like, you fuck 100 bitches and they all was in the past zoo, that shit is kind of deadly, my nigga. Like, it's like, you gotta at least know one of them bitches. Like, you feel me? Out of that 100 and be like, okay, whatever. Yeah, she cutting her hair, whatever. You know what I'm saying? When that step stop, right? When we fall off or we get on, you gotta tell them like, hey, you're not about to be wrapped up. You feel me? You about to fuck up if you don't do this or say this and do that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't about to be wrapped up. You feel me? You're not wrapped up. You feel me? What I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? For sure, bro. I got you. You know what I'm saying? But like, that bitch ain't wrapped up if she fuck before a nigga get on or she fuck before a nigga fall down on some regular trip type shit. You know what I'm saying? And she just, she looks stupid in the streets. You feel me? She lose credibility. She lose her lay and shit like that. But it's like, why'd you sign up for this shit in the first place? You feel me? If it was that serious, you feel me? If you laid down and had sex with the nigga, Why'd you go through all that shit to say this and that, this and that? It's like, nigga, you not on OnlyFans, so why you mad, bitch? You wanted to fuck too, so why you mad? Like, I fucked them bitches. Like, none of them bitches is bad or worse, you know what I'm saying? Type shit, if that makes sense. But that's not the point. The point is, nigga, I fuck bitches as bad as you seen them and as regular as you seen them. So you can't really come up with no shit where it's like, okay, he didn't fuck a dime or he didn't fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't say that shit. He didn't fuck a bitch badass at Kim Kardashian or Kim Kardashian. You feel me? You can't say that. You feel me? So what's your 500 and what's my 80 or whatever? You feel me? What's the difference? You feel me? When you only fucked them bitches once. You know what I'm saying? Maybe twice. Not lucky, but, you know, it was a prance or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You fucked that bitch twice, but I fucked that bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like 10, whatever. I'm not going to say the number, but I'm just saying, though, you feel me? It wasn't no fuck up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, who's the comparison or who's the, like, you know what I'm saying? Type Wilt Chamberlain type nigga. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, bro. But yeah, who's the Wilt Chamberlain type nigga if nigga, you only had one girlfriend your whole life? You know what I'm saying? You had one chick your whole shit. You feel me? Your whole 10 years that the nigga seen you. You only had one girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So who's this nigga to say, okay, you 35 now, so you shouldn't be drinking or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You should be, you know what I'm saying, having that one Christian wife that's bad as fuck and just keep on, you know what I'm saying, run job to share, you know, whatever the fuck you into, right? You know what I'm saying? Who are you? Like, what's you to, who are you to say, you know what I'm saying, that one Christian wife that's a dime, you know what I'm saying, you doing whatever, who's to say, you know what I'm saying, that's not better than your shit or worse, you know what I'm saying? Like, who's to say the crapper? Because now y'all just running around, she crapping, you know, type shit, right? And it's like, you can't really compare the East and the West type shit, like, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to females or when it comes to dimes or when it comes to types, right? Because they don't got certain type of bitches. They don't got no East Side, Pasadena bitches. You know what I'm saying? And no New York whatsoever. Ain't no fucking Long Island. Them bitches got long faces, long bodies, and they yellow at the skin. They tinged. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't want them to think they comparison to some East Side, Pasadena. You know what I'm saying? PHS, Blair High School type chicks. You feel me? You don't got them type of chicks in New York City. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. You know what I mean? But they got them in California though. You know what I'm saying? Oh, excuse me, Southern California. You know what I'm saying? And like, who's to say, I wasn't with one of them, you know what I'm saying? On whatever capacity. Who are you? That's just all I'm saying. Like, I was a nurse, you know what I'm saying? So I did that for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like I was, always around women in a straight, way. Whatever backbending shit I did, it don't matter, right? It's just the facts. It's busy, more busy so, but it's just the facts of the matter. Who's the judger and who's the prophet? You know what I'm saying? Who's saying what's what? Because somebody say 5,000. That's a glorious number, but at the same time, if 100 of those bitches is just all scrambled out, it don't really partake in nothing. You feel me? Like nigga, you fuck 5,000 bitches, but you really was dealing with them and you was fucking with them. You know what I'm saying? You somebody. You know what I mean? Something going on in your head, and you somebody serious. You know what I'm saying? Somebody need to preach or something to you, you know what I'm saying, or something, and that's just the factors, you know what I'm saying, who's who and what's what. It's not necessarily about money. I think it's the qualities of the, like, tincture of the character more so than it is, you feel me, the other bullshit that they try to sell us, you know what I'm saying, with the chick, because it's 1,000 emo chicks, you know what I'm saying, that certain niggas didn't get, you know what I'm saying? I had one, okay, that's okay, right? But I'm just saying that could have been any chick, right? But it's just the fact of the tinge. Did you get her? You know what I'm saying? That one chick that's maybe gonna zen out, right? Did you get her? You know what I'm saying? It's 1,000 of them. Did you get that one? You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, maybe I did. So you know what I'm saying? What's the zen on that? What's the care? And it's like a lot of people compare and contrast like certain rosters of certain chicks or velocities or like just the one with them, you know what I'm saying? Or you're Bert, you know what I'm saying? And she's, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know what I mean? It's just like it's the customs, you know what I'm saying? The customs and stuff. You know, you in LA, you from LA, you know what I'm saying? So you fuck 5,000, wow, okay, that's a feat. But this dude is from Canada or New York, and he only did, one because he don't know how to watch pornos. You feel me? He don't know how to watch pornos. This nigga looking at her eyes and shit and deep secrets and shit. It's like, bro, okay, yeah, I did this or did that, but nigga, you watched the bitch whole life flow down the drain, you know. And it's like, bro, you can't really compare us, you know what I'm saying? Because that shit don't count. You feel me? Your shit is that shit is no. Like if you go to Atlanta, maybe you talk, you go to Georgia, then maybe you could say something off on, liberals on the. But it's like who are you? Like who's who? What cool is what? Because I might have had that one Jessica Alba or something. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. And it's like, who the fuck are you? You know what I'm saying? Who are you to say your shit was everlasting? You feel me? Your shit not necessarily everlasting, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That one bitch, you know what I'm saying? That might have been a dime or a nine. You know what I'm saying? Figuratively, right? Who's the compare? You know what I'm saying? Who's the compared zoo, right? The 100 women in the zoo. So you know what I'm saying? That's just what I'm saying when it comes to the Wilts and those type of dudes that's really out there that reach certain pedestals at certain times and they flow, right? It's they flow, I think. You know what I'm saying? It's not the amount because some niggas only fuck uh 10 bitches, you know what I'm saying? Some niggas only fuck 11 bitches, right? In Pasadena, right? Uh and what are you saying to him, you know what I'm saying, about whatever? You know what I'm saying? They all went to Mirror, let's just say. They all went to Long Beach Poly, but there was 10 or 11 of them. You know what I'm saying? So, and he waiting to like do his thing. You know what I'm saying? And he 34 or whatever. And wherever he travel is where he traveled, but it's like, who's, you know what I mean? That's just all I'm saying. Who P? What's his flow? Because that seemed like a cool flow. You feel me? The 10 to 15, but I got 80. So who's to say? You know what I mean? That's obstructive. You know, and those are those debates that I think somebody need to talk to, or TED talk or some shit, because niggas don't got bitches like that, bro, and and motherfuckers, these bitches need to be fucked. They not fucked. You know what I'm saying? The bitches ain't fucked. None of them bitches is fucked, bro. You look around and they somewhere you not. You feel me? What I'm saying? For whatever reason, you know what I'm saying? And you sitting there, you wondering like, and ain't nobody on for real. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like that superstars is like kind of more on, right? They kind of got a little bit more, yang or yin and shit like this, right? For whatever byproduct, you know what I'm saying? But that's good though. You know what I'm saying? So they doing this and doing that. You know what I mean? But yeah, they all out. You know what I'm saying? They LA, maybe Vegas, some of them bitches, right? And they feel like they cool or something. They got something. They got some wall. Like you know what I'm saying? They got grit. You know what I'm saying? They have the white man or the black man. They have the Mexican man. You know what I'm saying? But you at the towel. You know what I'm saying? You at the club though. You know what I'm saying? You at the club though. You at Jake's and shit like this or whatever the other names is, right? And you talking to me. You know what I'm saying? But that bitch is down there and shit like this. But ain't nobody where they supposed to be. type shit. You feel me? Except some superstars and shit like this, right? You know, and you gotta, you know, check the scene out, right? The scene. Because I know some niggas that fucked a lot of bitches and got fucked off. You know what I'm saying? Got fucked over because they was exposed and shit. You know what I'm saying? Exposed. Like, Al internally, they was just exposed. Nigga fucked three bitches in like one day or, 2 days or whatever. But they wasn't the right ones for whatever, or he wasn't the right one, more likely. And he just turned into a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Slut. He's walking down San Francisco Drive, you know what I'm saying? Type shit. Like a slut. Exposed. You feel me? Not warned, right? Just exposed on Colorado. You know what I'm saying? Just out there like with the heebie jeebies, you know what I'm saying? Just exposed like with the zero and all that type of shit. Fuck three, that bitch was from Utah, the other bitch was from Texas, the other bitch was from Fort Worth and shit like this, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And he out there fucking them. They bad or whatever, but nigga, he entering himself and shit like this, and that nigga just on Raymond. So it could go that way too. So it's like, who are you? Like, it's been a few times I turn shit down. Like, I'm turning the other way. I'm turning left, turning right, running, not texting, and all this type of shit, right? Be just driving, you know what I'm saying? And trying to avoid, over numbering alongside of working. I could have easily called out or just said, hey, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just live with this bitch and I'm going to leave, this month, right? This 2 months or whatever. I'm going to just leave it out. You know what I'm saying? I never really missed payments like that, but like, so it's alongside with that. You know what I'm saying? And I could have had probably like 12 more, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, like, on them type of toes or whatever. But it's like, okay, yeah, I'm over here and I'm in the 60s, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, traveling out and shit like this, you know what I mean, to another bit. That's cool though, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, I'm not about to do this shit, you know what I'm saying? Even though it's a go, right? It's something to do. It's already go, and I'm already outside. My underarms is outside, you know what I'm saying? So I'm outside. It's already a do, right? 'Cause that's where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? Like I always told the bitch, but she didn't want to listen, right? You know what I mean? But now, you know, rest in peace to Maurier too, right? um, I think my brother died in the jail, but things happen. You know what I'm saying? And that's even on top of just the women. You know what I'm saying? I could have had more, even out on that side of things, right? He from Squigglies, right? And that's just the homie, right? And I'm just saying how it go. Like I could have even did that. You know what I'm saying? It had 10 more bitches, and so who's to say what number is what and who's a lumberjack or what the fuck are you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Who are you? You know what I'm saying? You a Gus? You a lumberjack type motherfucker? You a East Side Bill? You know, and them, a midget might fuck 500 bitches because of who he was. And that shit makes sense. And this nigga only fucked 10 bitches, and that nigga's 30, my age. And, it's just that experience thing. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas love the bitch, you know what I'm saying? Or they follow the, uh, be, behind movie love, right? Not white people necessarily, just on the nice tip, they just fall in love with that. So they fuck 10 bitches and the experience be, okay, I love that bitch, or I loved her, you know what I'm saying? I used to love her, you know what I'm saying? And I dropped things and, mistrusted myself, you know what I'm saying, behind her and those 10 other bitches, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, it could become a less than type of situation versus it being, you know what I'm saying, type thing, you know what I'm saying? And it's like all about the balances, covering balances, loss, and what was the quality, you know what I'm saying? Because some niggas fucking fat bitches for nothing. Like, me, if I'm fucking a fat bitch, that's for a reason, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, she fat, okay, cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, versus, oh, I'm at Tao, you know what I'm saying? And this bitch just around. and she the third bitch. So I'm just going, get lumped up. You know what I'm saying? Versus knowing, you know what I'm saying? And you like, all right, man, whatever. I'm fucking a fat bitch. Now what, nigga? Out of a Burger King hut, you know what I'm saying? And I did that shit. So now what? You know what I'm saying? At the crib. So like, what is niggas saying when it come to fat bitches and like, the quality? That's what I'm saying. The quality of the 98 bitches, right? Which sometimes it do fall off. You forget, but it's still that quantity and quality type of thing, along with your zoo. You know what I'm saying? Cause you was Wilt. You know what I'm saying? He just was around. Like it was in out, right? But he was a basketball player. He was a true person, right? He's true. Okay, me too, right? But that's good. Good accord, and it's just all about the zen. So you zenning out, and motherfucker, you around. So nigga, that shit going on. It's not rocket science. He tall. He look. You know what I'm saying? He slinky, whatever. And he zooed himself out too, right? On top of playing basketball and being in the car, you know what I'm saying? Stupid ass car, you feel me? And that shit don't mean nothing, you feel me what I'm saying? That shit, nigga, you in a bike, you in New York City or Chicago, that shit don't mean nothing, you know what I'm saying? You ain't nobody, you know what I mean? Type shit. So, nigga, it's all about the strength. Because even then, pickup artists will tell you, I haven't even done what you done. You know what I'm saying? And I'm around doing what I'm doing. You feel what I'm saying? And it's the truth. At my age, you feel me? Whatever. You know what I mean? I already said that, right? But it's the truth. Like some niggas, you know what I'm saying, outside of fucking, don't get to walk up to the bitch stringly armed and shit like this, right? Versus him doing his thing or whatever. That's cool. But some niggas don't ever feel that zoo. Just like where you see the bitch where she got an overly big ass, you know what I'm saying? She got an overly ripe ass and shit, and it's like just there in her crotch area. It's not bad, or it don't look bad. It just look like a camel. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like just there. But she in California, but the shit going on in Florida, you know what I'm saying, or New York type shit, and she just right there. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it mean by the zoo. Like Will Chamberlain, he probably seen all that type of shit. So it's like you see that type of shit, and it's like it's the presentable side though, obviously, right? Some niggas catch up the flip up side, but it's all about the pair and all this type of shit. But that's everywhere though. You go to Utah, you go up in one of their houses, you probably fuck three of them bitches. You know what I'm saying? Out of five, and they all hanging out. You know what I'm saying? And that's just that, and they happen to be white, right? You know what I'm saying? It is the truth. You go out there, you fucking three out of five, and they all stay in the same position. You know what I'm saying? That's Utah though, right? That's their culture, right? So you go Alaska, it might be like you, not like me, right? Or whatever, like us. But it's the fact that if you tall like that, you could do it like that. And some niggas spin off of that shit and they just go. And it's like if you in the zoo, like Will Chamberlain was outside of basketball, he probably could still do it because he was in the zoo. You know what I'm saying? He outside the chew. So who are you to say what's what? How can you say that you better off in New York? You know what I'm saying? And you eating or whatever, and you saying that you can't do the same shit. That's fake. You know what I'm saying? That's just a safe net. You feel me? It's like, nigga, anybody could pull that shit off, bro. You could just, but you can't be sitting at your house thinking you gonna do the same shit you did the last time that you do. You know what I'm saying? When this shit pop off, you feel me? Type shit where niggas go to the motherfucking cut, nigga. Niggas bringing you shit, nigga. Niggas bringing cars, niggas. You know what I'm saying? Or making food, you know what I'm saying? Because, or setting you up because, nigga, you did your PDL shit or whatever. You walked around with them, and now you in random butt fuck, not on Colorado no more, And now you in Indianapolis and you got everything coming to you because Will Chamberlain was the same type of uh, gut, right? Where he just did his thing, just oh whatever, whatever, bro. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? What you talking about or who you are, but this is just what's happening. You know what I mean? This is my life. This is my vessel. This isn't a car, a stupid ass car. You feel me? Or a stupid ass house. You feel me? This is a vessel. You feel me? This isn't wheelchair. You know. That's what that is. That shit ain't no stupid ass car, nigga. It's a vessel, nigga. You not active. You not hustle, my nigga. You not that, my nigga. When niggas see you in real life, nigga, it is what it is, nigga. And it's shit going on. It's popping off, my nigga. That shit popping, nigga. Ask the niggas just in general, nigga. It's popping. When you see me, nigga, it's like that, and it's going on, my nigga. And that's it, my nigga. Word is bond, all that shit. You feel me? The shit is going on. You feel me? And it's just like with the bitches too. Like it's the same shit. Like, it's all a zoo, right? So like, you could say a million arguments, or you could just say, hey, your shit is just old Joe. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Old Audubon. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. And everybody's shit is like that to a degree, besides certain stars, right? Like, it's just like that. They got the yin and the yang, right? It's just the yang, and it's like, uh, just like some females or bitches. It's like that for businessmen. They can not have yin or yang. You feel me? They can not have nothing, right? And it's like they not nothing. You feel me? So they got $1 billion and they don't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? So to speak, right? That could be a trillion. You know what I'm saying? It's just all about yin and the yang. So like you really living like that, then that's how you is. You really living like that, and that's what you doing. But I can't see somebody, even a billionaire in America, going around trying to fuck a street a peddler. You know what I'm saying? Just off the strength. You know what I'm saying? Even with $1 billion, no lid, right? But who doesn't want to fuck a Shireen, you know what I'm saying? Or some thought, you know what I'm saying? Type shit. You know what I mean? Who don't? You feel me? You could fuck the bitches with the lid, that's okay, but that's a setup though. You know what I'm saying? It's not nothing for real, unless it's your wife, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Of 20 odd, nothing, right? And it's like, that's just how it goes for these zoos, right? And it's like, I could tell you a million things where I could tell you it's all a woman, right? It's all a woman. Like, she in a position somewhere, alongside of having dealing with those women, she's somebody. So it's like, okay, I could do this, I could go there, I could go here, I could go eat there. You know what I'm saying? Versus, oh, I don't know, not one bitch. I just know niggas. What the fuck? That's a startup. You know, the prostitution ring is legal, right? So you look around, at least in wherever it's legal, right? Federally, along with, I mean, excuse me, abortions are federally, right? Alongside of those things, right? But it's like, they're loose, right? It's all loose. You know what I'm saying? Just like fentanyl. You know what I'm saying? Fentanyl is not legal, but do they still shoot it up on the street? Yeah. It don't matter. I seen him do it. If the police seen him stick it out his arm, he'll do something. Same shit with the prostitution. If he seen a nigga walk off with the bitch, you know what I'm saying, type shit, he might do something, right? And it's like it's the same shit, like everywhere. Like who's the brand that? Like same with the girls in L.A. How can you say this bitch I fucked in New York wasn't you? You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? Like I fucked the bitch, nigga, the whole shit, condom, whatever, on everything. And guess what? Who are you to say that wasn't true? Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't say nothing about my game as long as I've been out here in New York. You know what I'm saying? I already done did that shit. I already done fucked the bitch. Like, what you saying? You feel me? Like, I don't know what you talking about. I did that shit. You know what I mean? She was Asian. She was Chinese too. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never fucked a Chinese bitch. You ain't never had no Chinese. You ain't never had no Chinese girl in your lifetime, nigga, with no penis to vagina, nigga. Straight penis and vagina. It don't matter no more. It's already over. You know what I'm saying? You done had a, you know what I'm saying, penis to the vagina. You know what I mean? So who are you to say, that nut wasn't busted fully? You know what I'm saying? Fully out the womb. You know what I'm saying? I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Fresh off the train. I don't know you, my nigga. Like, who are you to say I didn't fuck that bitch? You can't say that. You don't know shit. You ain't there, bitch. You wasn't there, bitch. You didn't smell my balls like that bitch did. She smelled my balls. You know what I'm saying? Japanese, everything, bruh. But, they had wars behind that shit, right? On a Zoe, right? Where it's like, okay, Tehran's about to be the biggest player. He's about to have all the hoes. He's about to say, fuck the Japanese bitch, fuck them black relations, fuck, sex. I mean, unsex, with the Japanese bitch. You can't, you're not shit. Or, plus I don't have a friendship with them, right? And all this type of shit. So my Adam's about to just, fade away. You know what I'm saying? On a click. Not even explosion, right? Type shit, right? It's just a click. Just your atoms is gone. It's an atom bomb, motherfucker. What you thought it was? A motherfucking CO2 bomb? It's not a CO2 bomb. It's an atom bomb. So you could only imagine when it hit that click, she just evaporated. I know it's old Zen, right, or folklore, right? Old zoo folklore, excuse me. And all it is just story time. You know what I'm saying? That's just old timey shit. That's old timey. You know what I'm saying? That's old timey. That's like the old Camel Crushes and shit. Like you smoking, you still smoking Crushes. You know what I'm saying? That's old time. It's old timey to still buy if you're not in Lancaster or these oddball zoo states, right? Nobody buys them shits on a regular, bro. It's in Newport. Like what I'm saying? It was cool. It was active. It was nice. Still is nice. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not about to sit here and actually buy. Who are you? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck do you do? You know what I'm saying? Are you right? You're just zenned out. You're just zooed out. I'm a millennial, right? So this is where it's gotten. Teran Taylor. You say my name, my shit even pop up. You know what I'm saying? You say my name, my shit pop up, nigga. Say my name, nigga. Yo, watch your shit clear up. Watch your heart clear up. Say my name, my shit. Your shit clear up. You know. So you could only imagine. You say my name, your shit clear up, nigga. You know, that's the type of shit I do, bro. It's groovy. It's groovy, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm groovy. That's why. Say my name and I pop up like Candyman, bastard. You old bastard. Say my name and I pop up like Candyman. Say anything. Say Terrelivis. And that shit pop up like Candyman. You know what I'm saying? So